What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with more Konosuba. It's been a minute since we talked about this, unfortunately. Not for lack of trying, just scheduling. But we have a brand new event live currently in the game. This literally just dropped earlier this evening. The Elite Bounty Hunt Mega Giant Toad. Now, this is a lot like the Elite Bounty Hunt events that we've had in the past. Nothing really unusual about these. You're going to have your 12 normal quests. You're going to have your 4 special quests. And do remember, you can run each one of these special quests up to 3 times a day. So what I like to do is after I beat them all, go in here to skip, and then you can just do a mass skip on all 4. Makes it super duper easy. Now, in fairness, you can do that with normal modes as well. But if I'm doing something like that, I just do mode 12 and then I spam just a few runs of it just to get some extra points. Largely, and I will emphasize largely, not completely, but largely, most of the rewards the rewards that you're going to want, you could pretty much get from just doing all 4 of the specials every day. And just like any bounty hunt prior, you've got your, that we've gotten recently, you've got your opponent, and you can now do single or multi-attack once again. So, what's the difference? Well, single, literally all I do is I go in here, I pick an event, I pick my difficulty, and then I run that by itself. And, win, lose, or whatever it is, you get the rewards. But I personally am a big fan of the multi-system. So, multi-system, if you haven't seen this, and we haven't covered it in quite a bit of time, I go in here, I grab this, I set my difficulty, I set my reward, I say reward limit, my reward modifier, so I always get triple rewards just because you'd be silly not to, so long as you know you're gonna win the fight. And then I go in here to join room. Now, I could create a room, I could do all that, it is what it is. One thing is the opponent is weak to thunder. In fact, we didn't even talk about that, but we'll go talk about that here in a moment, because I'm actually about to go into a fight. So you want to try to build a good Thunder team. Now, I hate to say it, this Thunder team probably is not one you want to replicate. I just did an auto, and it got results. So, it is what it is. But you probably want to spend a little more time vetting your team and not just auto-selecting the first team that came to mind and not even thinking about it. But, yeah. It is what it is. You can run a multi here. It takes about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Here when the SAs start kicking in, we should kill this guy real quickly. But basically, what's going to happen is the best, whoever does the most damage in this event is going to get an MVP bonus. Now, I don't think I'm going to get an MVP bonus with this team, but, I mean, who knows? Stranger things have happened. All right, ladies, we need those SAs. There you go. Unfortunately, Kazuma had an SA, but he completely soiled the sheets. Also, I realized Aqua's chilling here, and Aqua absolutely is like the worst possible pick for this, because she largely can't hit Toad units. I think she has a newer one that can, but I really need to take her off the team. She's not doing as much good. Actually, she hit right there. But I believe, unless they've mistaken, her hit count on Toads is really low as she continues to hit. Maybe that's a thing. I don't remember. Anyway. He did. Here we go. And Gustavo is the MVP. And I did terribly. So whoever's MVP is when you go out here, and obviously I probably need to take Aqua off my team. That's going to help out a lot. The gems that you have in the front there, if you're MVP, you're going to get an extra few of those. So really, it pays to do the multi if you have the team and if you have the throughput. So definitely do consider that. Now, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to just go ahead and leave the room, and we'll go check this out. But once again, you do want to build a Thunder team, and I believe there's also an ailment resistance. Let's go take a look here one more time. Okay, so we'll go back in here to Extreme and see what it says. All right. So, lightning element attacks are effective in having poison, and water resistances will give you the edge in battles. So, you can run poison resistance and water resistance defensive items, and it will give you a bit of aid in the fight. So pretty straightforward stuff. Nothing too crazy, nothing too abnormal. Just build yourself a good lightning team, thunder team, whatever you want to call it, and you'll be good to go. Now, per usual, we do have a recruitment that is live along with this. And once again, Komiko is back. So that's kind of hilarious. Let's look at these units, though, and see if these units are worth our free-to-play quartz. Because unless I'm mistaken, I think soon-ish we have another collab coming up. I think Overlord is coming up. I could be wrong, and they might have retimed it, but I believe that's the next collab, and I believe it's 6 weeks away, maybe, I think. I'd have to go check again, but I could be completely off my rocker on that one. Anyway, Komiko. She is a thunder unit. 199% lightning magic damage to one enemy. Moderate reduction of their magic defense for 16 seconds. Cooldown is 21 seconds. That's not terrible. 197 lightning magic damage. That's really good for a skill 2. And on one enemy, 269 when HP is above 70%. So that's a substantial hit. If you do that as your first hit without taking damage, it is going to cripple your opponent. Cooldown is 23 seconds. Pretty long cooldown, but it's not the end of the world. 113 lightning magic damage to one enemy, and of course 6% to magic units. She's not bad. I'm not enamored by her. I don't think she doesn't blow me away in any way, and not really being time limited basic. And I don't believe she is time limited. Could be wrong. I don't believe she is. Basically means that you could pull her later on. I'm not so sold on her. Arwe is a 3-star, all as enticing as she might be. But, 3 stars, they can be useful, but check this out. The one thing that really turns me off about her is Lightning Storm Plus. That's that first skill here. 154% lightning magic damage to all enemies, which isn't bad. A minor chance to bind them, which once again isn't terrible, but a 28-second cooldown. Which basically means at best you're going to get soft 2, maybe 3 times the fight. Since it's just the 1 4-star and the 1 3-star, I'd say skip, and you could probably come back and grab these units later on. But that's my 2 cents. I did kind of cheat a little bit, check some of the tier lists, and couldn't even find her listed, if I'm totally honest. So, seems like Komiko is unfortunately a skip. You'll get her later on some of the later banners. For now, let me know what you guys thought of this review in the comments section down below. Like, comment, share. We got a big update to this game last night, so we do have a few more features and things like that to talk about. So, if you did enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe to stay up to date, and I will catch you guys on the next one.